Hi guys, I'd like to introduce myself. For those of you that don't know me, and obviously in this game many people do, my name is Barry Summerhays. I've been a snake breeder for 20 years plus. I specialised and was known for hognoses really. Tricolour hognoses, giant Madagascars, I've bred all the species of those. But I also breed false water cobras, tricolour hognoses, cat-eyed snakes, lots of sand boas. So they're the sort of things I'm more known for. In the background, I've been breeding ball pythons, something I said to Mike Welsh once that I would never do, and now I own quite a large collection of them. I'd like to show you some of the interesting genes that I've been working with. 4 or 5 years ago I got a collection, I got 3 or 4 different genes that I bought from a wild caught collection. I wanted to work with those and see if I could prove them out. Some of them I have done and I've produced supers, and I've got some awesome stuff to show you. I'll be showing you those in future videos. This video, the videos I'm about to show you are about a snake that I've named the Darkling. He came straight from the wild. He's a very dark looking, beautiful animal. I love him. I've done probably 12, 14 clutches with him now, so I think I've pretty much proven him out. So I think it's time that I show you guys what it's all about. Hi guys, it's Barry here. Just got the original Darkling out to show you. This boy was collected from the wild, came in a shipment about 6 or 7 years ago. As you can see, he's got the most amazing head. He's got beautiful, like a chocolatey, deep colour on his head, very dark eyes, which gives way to some quite strange looking alien heads behind his head. He's got some really nice iridescence. I don't know whether you actually pick this up from the cameras, but he's got this beautiful iridescence in between his alien heads. He's, as you go down his body, he's actually going to behave for a change. As you go down his body, he's got the alien heads become more elongated and the patterning just sort of fades away. He also has quite an unusual looking belly. His belly's quite busy, but the belly, interestingly enough, doesn't look the same in his babies. The belly is quite different in the offspring that he's produced. Over the last 4 or 5 years, what I've done, I've mated into various different morphs to see what brings him out, what would make his pattern and his traits shine through. And what I'd like to do now is show you a few of those babies that I've produced. This is the first generation that we produced from the Darkling. This is a Mojave girl. We bred the Darkling to a Mojave. We got 3 of these Darkling Mojaves out. What we didn't realise, the other 5 we thought were normals. What we didn't realise at the time was that they were all actually Darklings as well. So I ended up with 3 Darkling Mojaves and 5 Darklings. I'll show you those in a moment. But as you can see, this girl is rather large now. She's got the messed up alien heads. She's got the iridescence. She's got a very different belly. I think that's the Mojave influence. She's got a really dark line down the middle of her belly, but she hasn't got the busyness like her dad's got. But she's got everything else. She's got the strangely shaped alien heads. She's got the iridescence in between. And I actually haven't bred this girl yet, so I look forward to seeing what she might produce. What I'm going to do now is I'll show you some other F1s that came from the same year. This is the second F1 from the first year of breeding. This is a straight Darkling. This is the sister of the Mojave that I just showed you. As you can see, he's got the iridescent chocolate coloured head of his dad. He's got a nice head stamp, but going down his body again, same as his dad and his sister. He's got this lovely iridescence. He's got the blush. He's got blushing up his sides. He's got in the dark, in the sides here. You can see all this lovely almost again like a mahogany colour. This boy has got quite an interesting belly. It's a lot different from Dad, and quite different from his sister. As you can see, it's almost like tram lines, and this is one of the signature things that you would see about a Darkling. It's quite typical, unless there's another gene in it that's affected the look. As you can see, he's not quite the same as his dad, but you know, fairly consistently reproduced, and a stunning looking animal. I just wanted to show you this chap. He's part of a 6-egg clutch that we produced in 2018, towards the end obviously. It was from third generation Darkling to third generation Darkling. I just wanted to continue to prove out the traits continue throughout the generations. He's got a lovely dark head, dark eyes. He's not got the sort of chocolatey iridescence of his father, but he's got of his grandfather, sorry. But he's got really nice head stamp, nice bit of blushing in it. He's got a lovely back stripe, as you can see. Look at the iridescence that's coming off of this animal's back. The back stripes from halfway down goes all the way to his tail. We've got, if you have a look at the tail, I mean, he's got the typical really messed up alien heads. He's got all the blushing like all the rest of the Darklings have got, and there is that typical Darkling tail again with the almost clown-like fingers towards the end. I have actually bred clown into Darkling this year, so I'm hoping to make some Darkling's het clown. I've also done pied into them and various other different projects to see if we can enhance this gene a bit more. If you have a look at his belly, this guy has got a really busy belly. He's a typical Darkling belly, but he's particularly nice, this one. He's got, I love all these flames up his sides, and this is just a single gene Darkling, so as you can see, it's an interesting animal to be working with in the future.